All right, so today we're going to get into something pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're diving into the world of Croatian alpine skiing.
Awesome.
And not just any skier.
Nope.
We're talking about Zrinka Ljutić.
It should be fun.
Her story is one of those that just makes you want to stand up and cheer. It's
Right.
full of resilience, defying the odds.
She's faced a lot.
From those early days on the slopes to becoming a national hero. You're going to be amazed by this one.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, so I think it's not just about the medals.
No.
It's really about the grit she's shown to reach the top.
It's about the journey.
Yeah.
All of the sources really paint this vivid picture of someone who's faced down challenges that would make most people just hang up their skis.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's start at the beginning.
Okay.
Zrinka was born in Zagreb, Croatia, back in 2004. And I was so fascinated to learn about the role that her father, Amir, played in her journey. He wasn't just dad.
No.
He was her first coach.
Right. Like a real dedicated mentor.
Yeah.
Especially from a parent can make such a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, he instilled in her not just a love for skiing, but that deep down drive to excel, to be the best.
Yeah.
It's a pattern you see a lot with these successful athletes who start young.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Like having your own personal cheering section and a toughest critic all rolled into one.
Yeah.
And that early support clearly paid off.
Oh, for sure.
By 14.
Yeah.
Zrinka was already making waves in junior competitions, even winning both the slalom and giant slalom events in the FIS Children Cup.
That's right. But here's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Imagine being a teenager.
Yeah.
Already a champion. But growing up in the shadow of a skiing legend.
Oh, right.
Like Janica Kostelic.
Yeah. I mean, for anyone who isn't a diehard skiing fan, Janica Kostelic is basically Croatian skiing royalty. Multiple Olympic gold medals, world championships, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
So how did Zrinka handle that legacy?
Right.
That pressure to live up to such a huge name?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it.
Yep.
At 16,
yeah,
Zrinka steps onto the World Cup circuit.
Wow.
Basically the major leagues of skiing.
Yeah.
And immediately she's being compared to Kostelic.
That's got to be tough.
It could have been completely overwhelming.
16.
Yeah.
I can barely imagine the pressure cooker she must have been in.
Right.
Going up against skiers twice her age. Already veterans of the sport.
Yeah.
So what happened in those early World Cup races?
Well, her first major race resulted in a 33rd place finish.
Oh, wow.
Now, some might view that as a setback.
Yeah.
Especially with all the hype surrounding her.
Right.
But if you take a step back, competing at that level, at that age, is a phenomenal accomplishment.
Right.
It's like being a rookie, stepping onto the court with seasoned NBA players.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You don't expect a rookie to just dominate right off the bat.
No.
It's all about gaining experience,
I got
adjusting to the pace and intensity.
Right.
But I'm guessing Zrinka didn't just accept 33rd place.
No way.
And call it a day.
Not a chance.
No.
What's remarkable is how she used that experience to fuel her fire.
Yeah.
Remember, the transition from junior success to the professional world is brutal.
I bet.
It's not just about talent anymore.
Right.
It's about resilience, pushing through setbacks.
Yeah.
And the physical demands of the sport are incredible.
Oh, I'm sure.
We're talking about a level of endurance and strength that most people can't even fathom.
And the mental game, too.
Oh, yeah.
You're constantly pushing your body to the limit, facing down injuries, dealing with the pressure to perform.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted just thinking about it.
Right. It takes so much.
Yeah.
But that's where Zrinka's story gets really inspiring.
Okay.
Instead of letting those early challenges break her, she used them to build her mental toughness.
I like that.
It's like navigating a treacherous ski slope.
Okay.
You need to anticipate those bumps.
Yeah.
Adjust your course. Stay balanced even when things get rough.
So it's about more than just physical strength and technical skill.
Right.
It's about having that mental fortitude, the refusal to give up.
Absolutely. And that's what sets Zrinka apart.
Yeah.
She didn't let those early races define her.
Right.
She went back, analyzed her performance, honed her technique, and just kept pushing forward.
Which brings us to a turning point in her career.
Okay.
The moment where all that hard work, all that resilience exploded onto the scene.
Right.
We're talking about January 2025. Zrinka is now 21 years old.
Okay.
And something incredible happens.
What happens? She just explodes onto the scene.
Okay.
With not one, but two back-to-back World Cup slalom victory.
Hold on. Back-to-back victories.
Yeah, back.
Like in a row. Where were these races?
First, she conquers Semmering in Austria.
Wow.
Then she heads over to Kranjska Gora in Slovenia.
Okay.
And does it again.
2 wins in a row?
2 wins in a row.
Wow. Talk about a statement.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this wasn't just a personal victory.
No.
This must have had a huge impact back in Croatia.
Oh, absolutely. You're right.
Yeah.
These wins weren't just about Zrinka.
Right.
They catapulted her to the top of the World Cup standing.
Oh, wow.
A feat no Croatian woman had achieved since Zrinka Ljutić.
Wow.
And it reignited a national passion for the sport.
Yeah.
It sparked a wave of excitement across the country.
So it was like she was carrying the hopes of a nation on her shoulders.
Yeah.
And she delivered.
She did.
In such a spectacular way.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And the momentum didn't stop there.
Really?
Zrinka went on to secure a 3rd slalom victory in Courchevel, France.
3. Wow.
This was something no Croatian skier, man or woman, had accomplished in almost 2 decades.
3 World Cup slalom victories.
No.
In a single season? That's incredible.
It is.
Did the sources mention anything about, like, how she achieved this?
That's what's so fascinating about her story.
Okay.
While the sources detail her victories, they don't delve too deep into the technical aspects of her skiing.
Mm-hmm.
What we do see is this relentless pursuit of improvement.
Right.
She's known for her meticulous preparation, her focus on analyzing her runs, constantly refining her technique.
So it's not just about natural talent.
No.
It's about that constant striving to be better.
Yeah.
I think that's something we can all learn from.
Absolutely.
Regardless of what field we're in.
Right.
Yeah.
Precisely. Zrinka's story is a testament to the power of hard work and self-belief.
Yeah.
It transcends the world of skiing, and it speaks to anyone who's ever dared to dream big.
It's like she's sending a message to all of us.
Yeah.
Hey, no matter where you come from or what obstacles you face, you
Yeah.
can achieve amazing things too. And it's not just about reaching the top.
Yeah.
It's about embracing the journey,
It is.
the ups and the downs.
That's a key takeaway here.
Yeah.
If we connect this to the bigger picture,
Okay.
Zrinka's story offers a powerful lesson in resilience.
Mm-hmm.
Life, like skiing, is full of unexpected turns.
Right.
There will be moments of triumph
Yeah.
and moments of disappointment.
For sure.
But it's how we navigate those ups and downs that truly defines us.
She's a perfect example of that.
Right.
She faced those early setbacks on the World Cup circuit.
She did?
But instead of letting them discourage her, she used them as fuel to train harder,
Right.
refine her technique.
That's what makes her story so inspiring.
Yeah.
She shows us that setbacks are not roadblocks,
Okay.
but opportunities for growth.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does this all mean for us,
Right.
the everyday deep divers?
Yeah.
How can we apply Zrinka's story to our own lives?
Well, I think it challenges us to think about our own mountains. Those goals we're striving for, those obstacles we're facing, whether it's a personal challenge, a career ambition, or a creative pursuit.
Right.
Zrinka's journey reminds us that the path to success
Yeah.
is rarely a straight line.
Yeah. It's like she's saying, hey, don't be afraid to fall. You know? To make mistakes, to hit those bumps along the way. It's all part of the process.
It is.
So instead of getting discouraged,
Yeah.
we should be asking ourselves, okay, what can I learn from this?
Right.
How can I use this experience to make myself stronger?
Absolutely.
To refine my approach?
That's the key.
Yeah, and I think Zrinka's journey also highlights the importance of self-belief.
It really does.
Even when she was a young skier facing those seasoned veterans on the World Cup circuit, she never lost sight of her potential.
She had that inner drive.
Yeah, it's easy to get intimidated.
For sure.
When you're surrounded by people who seem so much more experienced, so much further along in their journey. But Zrinka never let that shake her confidence.
Exactly. It's about having that inner voice
Yeah.
that says, I can do this. I have what it takes to succeed.
Yeah.
And that belief, that unwavering faith in yourself can be so powerful.
It's like that saying, whether you think you can or you think you can't.
Right. You're right.
Exactly.
Your mindset, your belief in yourself plays a huge role in determining your success.
It really does. So here's a thought-provoking question for all you deep divers out there.
Okay.
What are those mountains that you're facing in your own life right now?
That's a great question.
What are those goals that seem so daunting? those challenges that make you question your abilities.
Yeah, it's a reminder that we all have our own unique mountains to climb.
We do.
Our own personal slopes to conquer.
Absolutely.
Think about the steps you can take today to start climbing that mountain. What small actions can you take to move closer to your goals?
Right. Even a small step in the right direction is still progress. Yeah, it's about breaking down those big, overwhelming goals into smaller, more manageable steps.
Right.
And celebrating those small victories along the way.
Absolutely.
Each step forward, no matter how small, builds momentum and reinforces that belief in yourself.
You got it.
So to wrap up our deep dive into the incredible story of Zrinka Ljutić.
It is incredible.
I think the biggest takeaway here is the power of resilience, hard work, and self-belief.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
It's a reminder that we all have the potential to achieve amazing things.
We do.
No matter what obstacles we face.
That's right. And who knows, maybe one day we'll be doing a deep dive into your story.
Ooh, I like that.
Of overcoming the odds and achieving something extraordinary.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
It is.
Everyone has a story to tell.
They do.
A mountain to climb.
For sure.
By sharing these stories, by learning from each other's journeys, we can all find the inspiration to keep pushing forward.
Absolutely.
To keep reaching for those summits.
So keep exploring, keep learning, and keep climbing those mountains.
And until next time, keep diving deep.